In this episode, we head back to Florida. Can we stop these people from doing the things that they're doing?
And on the flip side, I'll tell you how a bunch of college kids ruined my birthday, and we take a deep dive into the companies who have the worst reward system. Mike, hit the music. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the 260th edition of the Funny Business Podcast. I am your co-host, Matt Summers, alongside me for this day of commentary on this beautiful afternoon. Best friend, my roommate for life, Mr. Mike Gambino. Mike, how are you? How are things?
Oh, man. Well, beautiful day out in Augusta, Georgia for the Masters. Am I right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
hell
Classic
yeah.
Hello, friends. I supposed
knew
to say
that.
hello, friends, not hello, everyone. Hello, friends. Damn.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
I picked it up, though.
The great Jim Nance.
I will have to say, there are many people that deserve recognition for how well they commentate and how well they narrate, per se. Definitely, Jim is one.
Did you see the news that Jim Nance came out with?
No.
Yeah, he's retiring after the 100th Masters.
Oh, which
In,
how far
in
away is
11
that?
years.
Oh,
He announced his retirement 11 years from now.
I was like, wait, what?
Yep. This is the 89th, so in 2036, he's done. It's
All
calling it
right,
quits.
hey, good projection.
It's a hell of a retirement tour.
Got to start with that transition plan starting today. Oh man,
How are you?
Wow, I'm good. I didn't realize. So I'll get into later on in the show, but I didn't realize that I'd have to offer an apology at the start of the podcast
For what?
to our fans.
Fans?
Yeah,
boy.
to our fans.
What do we
So-
do now?
Well, gosh. So my brain didn't think last week, and I also think too that it didn't think because of how much crap was going on this week and just how absolutely tired I was this past week. Our episode title was called Sydney Sweeney's DMs, April Fool's Fails, and SpongeBob Quiz. That was episode 259 last week. Go check it out.
Yep.
I spelled Sydney wrong.
Oh, did you? I didn't even notice.
I did. So her spelling really is SYDNEY. I did SIDNEY.
I see SY.
Yeah, I just changed it.
Oh, you just. Oh.
Yeah,
got it,
I
got
just changed it. So just want to put it out there, and I apologize to all the fans. I consider myself a man of faith, and there's a deep drive from Castellanos left field to Grand Slam to make it a 78 ball game.
You don't have to apologize to us. You now have to DM Sydney Sweeney.
No,
and tell
no.
her, I'm sorry I spelled your name wrong. Just that's all you have to say. I'm sorry I spelled your name wrong.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the Funny Business Podcast chat Instagram, and I'm going to DM her directly. So let's see here. All right. So I have it pulled up. Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Sorry, we spelled your name wrong during an episode on our podcast.
I was not expecting this start to the podcast.
The sentiment was very positive in our conversation.
Hope all is well.
Hope all's well. Hi, Miss Sweeney.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. You seized the one you got to apologize to. Yeah. Hit send.
All right, I'm hitting send. Here we go. All right, I did it.
Good job. Maybe we'll just come on the show.
Could you? Even just a response, like
Yeah. It'd be wild.
All right. Well, hopefully we don't make it on the news. Anyway, a couple weeks ago, we talked about Florida man stories. And little did I know that a Florida man story would come up. So odd and just weird, but like that's always a Florida man story. I thought I'd cover one today in this week's episode of the Funny Business Podcast.
Yeah.
So it has layers. I'm going to put that out there. It has layers. Okay.
Like an ogre.
Yes. Like onions.
Like onions.
Yes. So Stephanie K. Wegman, age 46. And Joseph Luke Brown, age 38. Down in Florida, Sumter County, Florida, to be exact. Matt, what do you think they were doing? What do you think happened? And I know this is very open-ended.
Are they partners or just random acquaintances? Or both?
That's where the story gets interesting.
Ah, okay. A little canoodling in public.
Yes. Where?
A bathroom?
Think more public.
Or public. A sporting event?
Matt, the Wild Cow Cemetery in Sumter, Florida.
Oh.
These two people were engaged in sexual activity on top of an unmarked grave.
You say cow cemetery?
Yeah, Wild Cow Cemetery.
Oh boy. I don't even know how to respond to that. That's disgusting. It's disrespectful. It's dirty.
Mm-hmm. So, troopers found them, they witnessed the activity happening. They basically kind of pulled up and said, hey, you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing. Apparently, they were doing the deed on top of unknown grave number 43. Matt, this is where it gets a little deeper here. All right. You want door number 1 or door number 2?
Let's go with door number 1.
Okay. Door number 1, you open it up. The Joseph Luke Brown was also in possession of multiple illegal drugs during this time.
All right. That adds up.
So the items found in the car were a crystal substance, which was tested positive for meth on a passenger seat. And another one was Xanax and oxycodone in a Wegman's purse. Wegman meaning Stephanie, the wife. Actually, not even the wife.
Oh.
That's behind door number 2.
Oh, no.
Stephanie is married,
but
not married to Joe.
Oh. And I'm sorry, you said 86 and 38?
38 and 46.
Oh, 46. I thought you said 86.
Nope. That'd be even better.
All right, so she's got a mistress.
Yes.
Or Mr.
Nice try. Brown has a criminal history as well.
That doesn't shock me.
Yep. So he has been, first of all, he was arrested, but his criminal history includes burglary, grand larceny, battery, domestic violence, reckless driving, meth possession, DUI, and drug paraphernalia.
It's a long list of things.
Yeah. The judge labeled Brown as a, quote, habitual felony offender.
That's a pretty good label for him.
Yeah. So, Matt, what stands out here more? The location, the drugs, or the criminal histories?
I gotta say it's the location. Like, it is Florida, so there's Florida man stories all the time of people on drugs who have a long list of felonies. The cow cemetery is an interesting twist. Not one that I saw coming. A wild cow. My apologies. Wild cow cemetery. Gotta be respectful, unlike these two.
I think it's just crazy. From a place of really being that desperate and having to do it in the middle of a cemetery, which, like, I looked at this report. Allegedly, the cemetery was locked. Like, they couldn't get in. Like, you couldn't get in from the outside. So there had to be some way where these individuals hopped over a fence or whatever was blocking the cemetery off to do it, but then not even think like, oh, do I have drugs in the car? And if I get caught, can I be caught with something else?
Yeah, I don't understand the need to have to do it in the cemetery. Like, that's just creepy, regardless of being wrong. It's just creepy. Like, who would want to have sex in like a pet cemetery or an animal cemetery?
I don't think it's an animal cemetery, though, Matt.
It's just this wild cow.
It's the name of the cemetery. Yeah, Wild Cow Cemetery.
Oh, I'm thinking like there's actually like cows' bodies they're noodling on top of.
Gosh.
That's legit what I thought. I thought it was a cemetery. Well, now I got to Google it.
No. I think didn't give too much detail about the law enforcement handling this, but I think they probably handled it in probably the most graceful of ways, especially this being a potential Florida man-woman story.
You are right. It's just a regular cemetery.
Thanks, Matt. I did my research.
Yes, good job. Definitely one of the weirdest Florida stories there is, and that's hard to say because there's quite a few.
And the question that I'm like kind of curious about is, okay, so you make it as a Florida, like, I wonder how you feel as the person being in the Florida man story. Like, you are now deemed a Florida man or woman story. Like, I wonder how you feel about that.
Some people are probably excited. Like, they feel like they're missing out on the action. They got to get in. They got the itch to be a Florida man.
So they
and some
had
people
the itch
probably,
to do the action.
Yeah. Some people are probably just born to be a Florida man. Like, that's just, they like a 5th generation Florida man kind of thing. Yeah, I've always wondered when you're like in the news for something, not even something this vulgar, but just like you go like mini viral. How that's got to be kind of cool. It depends on what the situation is. Like, if you're going to jail, it's not cool. But like, I don't know, you're on the news because there's like a kangaroo at the gas station. That's an interesting story to go viral for.
I've just thought of like preschool graduations, like we're coming up around that time of the year, and some of them like have them go up and like say what they want to be when they grow up, and I could just think, I want to be a Florida man story.
There's probably been someone that said that.
There's been people who want to be a general manager for Waffle House.
Yep.
Kids have said they want to be pregnant when they grow up.
I knew someone who, when they were like sophomore or junior year in high school, they just wanted to live under a bridge. That's just what they wanted. That's a true story.
What? Okay, so we're totally derailing this topic. Did they specify what type of bridge they wanted to be under?
A nice one, preferably.
A nice one.
Yeah, one that's going to provide shelter.
Technically, all of them could.
Well, yeah, but I guess like it'd be kind of cool to live under like a Golden Gate Bridge. Like that's a huge piece of land you have there.
Mm-hmm. Be kind of freaky though. Bet it gets really windy underneath.
Probably, yeah, and most of the time wet. Usually
Yeah,
bridges are for sort of water,
moist.
Yep. Yeah. Can't have a soggy bed.
No, that'd be weird. That is my Florida man story report for today.
Did you see the other one? I think this is more recent. The Florida man who stripped down his underwear in Epcot, started like terrorizing like stands and stuff.
Oh, do we have to do an audible here and research that? Oh gosh,
I just saw it this past weekend. He must have. I don't know the full story, so if we can find it out, that'd be great. But to my understanding, he got undressed in the bathroom. I'm assuming is on some sort of drugs, as one probably has to be to get down your underwear at Epcot, and just started like making a scene.
So April might be very well aware of this, but it was reported by InsideTheMagic.net.
Yep, no one better to report Disney news.
I have found the news article. Just some preliminary information. It was a drunk Naval Academy graduate.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's a hell of a way to go.
Yeah. It was reported by Averill Fong.
I got. By the way, I'll get talking to Merch Madness a little bit. The Charles Barkley commercials with Chat GPT or Chuck GPT and Chuck IRL.
Oh
Phenomenal.
God,
Phenomenal.
I've not heard of that.
It's so good. You got to be like messed up bad, like around the world twice to take your clothes off in Disney.
Around the world twice. Okay. Oh, there's multiple shit that happened. Okay.
Is this is where I thought you were going to go with yesterday when you said what you
No. Okay, so basically, here's a summary of the article. So I will say, Matt, this was posted in July 18th of 2023.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Just so Austin DeVan Hill, 23-year-old U.S. Naval Academy graduate from Pensacola, Florida, became severely intoxicated. He entered restricted backstage areas of Epcot, similar to Magic Kingdom utilidors. He stole a golf cart and began assaulting cast members using PVC pipe ripped from walls. His first assault, Devon Hill punched a cast member near the defunct Innovations East, leaving a large head gash. His second assault was punched another cast member after stealing the golf cart. The third assault entered Club Cool and struck a female cast member in the face with a PVC pipe. The two cast members were hospitalized. Disney security detained Devon Hill at Club Cool, resisted, struggled, and was scrapped up during the arrest. Turned over to police and charged with aggravated battery, later bonded out of jail. The incident has contributed to growing concerns about alcohol consumption at Epcot, especially during festivals.
Yeah, so that's really the bigger issue is people are now saying they should like not have alcohol available at the park, which is a terrible idea. Drinking around the world is awesome. But in reality, this dude just made his own roller coaster. Really what it was.
I mean, I think he went a little too far in my opinion.
Oh, he definitely went too far. But that's part of the adventure of Disney World is you make your own adventure. He made some magic happen. That's for sure.
Experience the magic.
You imagine a guy, you're just like walking through Disney. You got like your Mickey ears on, got the Mickey ice cream sandwich, and like an avocado margarita, and this dude's just running around with PVC pipe, just clocking people in the face.
It's so sad that like things happen like that in Disney World. Like of all places, like it happens there. That like it is so weird.
Yeah, and let's not let one person ruin this for everybody. Just keep Epcot the same. If more people keep assaulting people with PVC piping, then yeah, maybe let's have a conversation.
I'm also just recently, Matt, like last week, Florida man tries to fight woman in wheelchair at Epcot.
Oh, not good. This
is breaking news. No, kidding. this is very interesting.
Yeah, be a real scumbag. Try to fight someone in a wheelchair.
We've been watching Running Point. It's becoming a really good show.
I don't know what that show is.
It's about a female taking over, owning a men's basketball team, like a professional basketball league team. It's really good. Netflix. All right. Matinel Ada of 25 of Fort Lauderdale and Dominic Serio of 25 in Plantation. Verbal altercation between a group of young adults and a woman in a wheelchair at the France Pavilion. Escalation where Ada allegedly tried to physically fight the woman in the wheelchair. The altercation continued to Land Pavilion. Disney security intervened and asked all parties to leave the park. Serio became verbally abusive to Disney security manager, calling her and other derogatory names. If I see it in the news article, Matt, yeah, see you next Tuesday was also one of those things.
Oh boy. Yeah.
In Disney World.
That's a little tough.
Basically charged with disorderly intoxication. Both were referred to a pretrial diversion program, which, if completed, may result in charges being dropped. It says that incident is part of a series of recent disturbances across Walt Disney World. Other notable recent incidents include a woman being tasered at a Disney resort and a guest defecating in a ride queue.
I have a take about Disney and drinking that I just came up with, and it makes sense in my head. Makes sense in my head. If you can't drink in every park, so I'm pretty, or like everywhere in every park, like Magic Kingdom, I don't think they sell any alcohol in Magic Kingdom.
I haven't been down there.
And if it is, it's a very small section. But I'm pretty sure Magic Kingdom's dry. That's why people get so trashed at Epcot, is because that's the only place they can drink in a park.
There's a reason why when you're a kid that you like Epcot the least.
Yeah. Yeah, I hated Epcot as a kid. Now it's awesome. It's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But Guardians of the Galaxy ride also helps. Ratatouille. But yeah, just let people drink more often in the park.
Or just make smaller doses or less alcohol.
Yeah, because they sure as hell can't make them more expensive.
Right.
They already are.
They already are. And like, if you know there is a tradition that you are drinking around the world, why don't you just put less alcohol in it?
Yeah. I think people would actually be okay with that.
Yeah.
I think. Because no one wants to get like super, super wasted in Disney.
Or like make smaller, like, actually, bright idea. Bob Iger, if you're listening to this, like, hell yeah, hit me up. Why don't you make like a little like punch card, like drinking around the world?
Yeah.
And you give that to the server, and then they give you the official drink around the world cup that you get to collect.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. And along with this can also go with it. You can have them like stamp it and like a time stamp.
Yeah.
And then you have to wait like a half hour for your next drink.
Look at us being goody two shoes.
But then people just wouldn't use the card. No.
But there's got to be some type of incentive to it.
Yeah, you could get they do that with like scavenger hunts in the park, and then if you find a ball, you can get a prize. Give them a prize. Give them something.
Here is a water.
Give them like a drinking around the world pin. Everybody loves those.
Oh man, dude, yeah. Bob,
we're so
great
smart.
ideas.
Wow, we're on fire today.
Imagineers up and coming.
Yeah, we'll make the magic happen. All right, we will slide on in. Second half of the show, down in the dumps. I will start. I don't have much, but what I do have is pretty big. Duke ruined my birthday.
Aww.
Go with that. Yeah, I so distraught after this Duke loss. This was like my favorite Duke team of all time. For those that probably know, if you're not a sports person, they were up 14 with like 7 minutes to play. Then they were up like 10 with like 4 minutes to play. There was 6 with 2 minutes, and then it was 6 with 30 seconds, and they lost. Just an absolute gut punch. This was like my favorite Duke team of all time, and I had zero concern that they were going to lose that game at any point, and somehow they lost. There was some stat where like they shot the ball better, they had more rebounds, more assists, less turnovers, more steals, more free throws, and they were like the first team to do all that and lose the game since like the 60s. It was horrible. I sat at my TV just in shock. It was 12 o'clock on my birthday. Duke's never lost my birthday before. And it just put me in a bad mood for the next. I'm still not over it. We're recording on Monday, national championship tonight. I don't know if I can stomach myself to watch the game. Like, it was that bad of a loss. Another down in the dumps. My sports teams just hate me. because the Yankees also choked. I think this is worse than the Yankees game because like Duke actually had a legit chance to win it all. The Yankees were not going to win that series. Just terrible. Terrible.
I saw that and I thought, oh no. That was my reaction. I was like, oh shit.
I couldn't go to bed. I had to stay up. I played MLB The Show till like almost 3:00 in the morning because I just needed to take my mind off it. It's terrible.
Good God.
Sports are the best though.
That's crazy.
Yeah. My only other down the dumps that I have is it was my birthday this past weekend, and I couldn't eat any like cake or anything of sweets for Lent.
Why did you do that?
Because I'm trying to lose some weight.
Okay, a piece of cake. God's not going to be mad at you because it's your birthday.
I understand, but I try to give up something for Lent every year. That's what I gave up.
You need to put a little asterisk around sweets besides cake for my birthday.
Well, some people are telling me that like I can't eat certain fruits because they're sweet, but like that's not. I'm talking about like sugary sweets, like desserts. Like, and I'm doing no cookies, I'm doing no ice cream, no cake, no cannolis. So that was tough because we're also like my dad's birthday is this week. April's birthday is next week. A lot of celebrations are happening with desserts, so that was unfortunate.
Just get another beer.
April did make me a beer cake. I did enjoy that. She stacked a bunch of beer cans on top of each other,
okay,
and then hot glued candles at the top. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was great.
It's good.
Yep. I think that's all I have. It was a pretty good week. Other than that, pretty good. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little down the dumps myself. I always feel weird, especially in the podcast recording, of birthdays that fall in between after we record the show and then before. Like, could not find that point. Like, obviously, I knew it was your birthday.
Yeah.
But I was like, do I say it now? Do I wish a happy belated? Like, it's a weird limbo, I have to admit.
Yeah, it is, because technically today is closer to my birthday than when we recorded.
Right.
So it is very awkward.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Or like if it was released on the day of the episode. Like, and I think that happened to me once. Like, it was released on the day of my birthday. So it was like, of course it made sense because when you listen to it, it was December 1st. So it wasn't that I was like down. It was just like, shit. Like, I should have said something, but also like it would have been weird for me to say it on like a Monday.
Yeah. No, it is weird. Especially it's, we record like earlier on in the week and that's it. Like what once a week podcast is, you got to talk about it when you're recording, and you got to like plan accordingly for like when we used to do like more segments. Like if we want to talk about like the Oscars on Sunday, do we talk about it before it happens or after it happens? Like it's just it's in a weird limbo stage.
Yeah. So I hope you had a good birthday.
I did until the Duke game. Thank you.
Yeah.
Went to Texas Roadhouse.
Oh.
Yep. Got a delicious ribeye.
There you go.
Yep.
We it's funny. You are on the 5th of April, and obviously one of our groomsmen for my wedding, Mark's birthday is on the 6th.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
yeah, my dad's the 8th.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's wonderful. But yeah. Okay, this is where shit gets real. All right.
Yep.
So I was running a little late, got some work things involved, but I had to get gas for my car.
Yeah.
One of the things that I'm a little down in the dumps about is gas rewards shouldn't be this hard.
What do you mean gas rewards shouldn't be this hard?
So a local grocery store of ours helps you build up points. And then those points can be rewarded for every $100. For every 100 points is 10 cents off the gallon.
Yeah, okay. I think we go to the same place.
Yep. You can get up to $1,000 or $1 off a gallon.
Yep.
You could do it at participating grocery store gas stations, which that is a thing here in Pennsylvania. I don't know if it is elsewhere. Oh, wait, it is. It should be.
I think so.
I went out of my way to this grocery store that's close to us to use my reward points. They also, if they don't have a grocery store gas station, they use another branded gas station for your points.
Yep.
The problem that I have here, and the dilemma and the down in the dumps, was I probably could have been on time today if I was able to go to the branded gas station to redeem my points. However, the last time I went, I ended up losing all of my points.
How did you lose all your points?
Because I gave it to the cashier. The cashier had to like ring it up like specifically, and I like missed a step, and they're like, "No, you weren't supposed to do that." And I was like, "But you told me to do that." And then it ended up being I lost the points.
Yeah, that's the worst.
We've been filling up cars with gas for how long now? I think rewards points should be pretty easy in my opinion.
Yeah, that goes for any rewards for any company. But if you're gonna have a reward system and points you can redeem, make it easy to use, make it make sense. It's not rocket science here.
I think hot take. I think there needs to be a greater length of reward expiration.
Yes.
Like there are just some that's like you need to come back next week in order for you to have your rewards done. And it's like I'm not coming back to this place.
Yeah, though that store specifically is. I love that store, but it's not feasible.
No, like maybe give me like a 3-month span of this, and I will come back and I will use your business, but not next week when I was already there today.
It's bad, yeah. Reward systems got to be better. You know what's good though? I feel like a lot of companies that do like birthday rewards. What's nice is they make it last for like a month, which is awesome.
I literally even a month.
Yeah,
hold these rewards for a month.
Yeah,
this cash, hold it for a month.
Yep. A week is obnoxious.
Oh my gosh! Like, why would you want to come back another week?
It's actually insulting.
It's like, hey, you spent a lot of money here. Why don't you spend more money next week?
Slap in the face. Do they not know about inflation?
I'm not even getting into that. I was gonna say this. What do you think of this? All right.
There's actually, I know the exact word you're going to say. There's a company that has that word as a promo code. You can get like 44% off because that's the percentage that they got hit with. It's kind of genius marketing, actually.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I think I got that email too, actually. Clothing?
No. A specific kind?
Yes.
You type it in chat?
You don't see it.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Really? Yeah, I didn't know you used them.
One time.
This is great podcasting. What are your thoughts?
We're saving our sponsorships here, man. That's
yeah. Yep.
I use one as a pair of sleeping underwear.
Yep.
And then another one I use, like I have like underwear that like I wear daily. I have the middle ones where it's like, okay, maybe I ran out of this daily underwear, and then I have like the crap ones. Yeah. It falls in that middle one.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
They're comfy.
They are.
Yeah. Expensive.
Yes.
It's just why promo codes help.
Yeah. And probably in the reality, you'll use that promo code. It'll probably still be the same cost.
Yeah, probably. Yep.
All that for that crap. All right. Anyway, that concludes today's episode. Make sure you follow us at beacons.ai/funnybusinesspod. There you find all our good stuff there. Mr. Matthew.
Ish.
What is your advice for the good people of the funny business world?
My advice is going to be to put your phone down and do something else that takes your mind off of work or just stress in your life other than scrolling your phone. Whether that's, I'm actually going to say like, don't use technology at all. Just like go for a walk or like, write in your journal. If you write in a journal, I feel like that's becoming a more popular thing now. Like people write to kind of like blow off some steam and like nobody sees it. They don't show it to anyone. It's just that kind of their own thing. But nowadays we use technology for everything. It's good to, take a break from technology, go to the driving range if you're into that. Yeah, just find something to do.
It's getting that time of the year again.
Yep, getting nice. Not this week, but
no.
That's my other down the dumps. Every time we have down the dumps, I want to complain about the weather, but then I'm tired of talking about the weather on the podcast.
It's timeless. It's a timeless topic.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Unplug, find a way to do it, but make sure you unplug after you're done listening to this episode. So
yeah, always. Yeah.
So, well, that concludes today's episode. And until the next time, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.